Hello everyone, welcome back to English Step by Step. In today's video, we're diving into part 2 of the IGCSE ESL Speaking Exam, which involves a short talk. This is where you're asked to discuss two options, compare their advantages and disadvantages, and then explain your choice. I'll show you how to organize your thoughts, develop your points, and impress your examiner. Let's get started. To tackle this task, we'll follow a simple 4-step framework. 1. Introduce the topic. 2. Discuss both options. 3. Choose one and justify your decision. 4. Conclude your response with confidence. Example 1. Learning a new skill. We'll break this down using a few common topics you might encounter in the exam. Let's start with this task. You have decided to learn something new this year. You are considering the following options: learning a new language or learning to play a new sport. Explain how easy or difficult these options would be for you. Say which option you would prefer and why. Step 1. Introduce the topic. Learning something new is always exciting. This year, I've been thinking about learning either a new language or playing a new sport. Both have their benefits and challenges. Let me share my thoughts. Step 2. Discuss both options. Learning a new language is a fantastic skill that can open up opportunities for travel, work, and making new friends. However, it can be quite difficult because it requires consistent practice and a lot of patience. For instance, I tried learning French last year, and it was fun, but very time-consuming. On the other hand, learning to play a new sport is great for physical health and teamwork. It's also a lot of fun. However, it might be challenging if the sport requires special equipment, or if there aren't enough people to play with regularly. For example, learning tennis might require regular lessons, which can be expensive. Step 3. Choose one and justify your decision. If I had to choose, I'd prefer learning a new language. This is because it's a lifelong skill that can benefit me in many areas of life, such as traveling or communicating with people from different cultures. Additionally, there are so many free resources online that make learning a language more accessible. Step 4. Conclude your response. In conclusion, while both options are excellent, I believe learning a new language is more rewarding for me personally, as it opens doors to new experiences and opportunities. Example 2. Choosing a job. Question. You are considering the following options: working as a doctor, starting your own company. Talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each job. Say which option you would prefer and why. Step 1. Introduce the topic. Choosing a career is an important decision, and I've been thinking about two options: becoming a doctor or starting my own company. Both are exciting paths, but they come with their own challenges. Let me explain. Step 2. Discuss both options. Becoming a doctor is a noble profession. It allows you to save lives and make a difference in the world. However, it requires many years of study and hard work. For example, doctors often have long hours and stressful shifts, but they are respected and well paid for their efforts. On the other hand, starting your own company gives you the freedom to be your own boss and pursue your passions. It's also an opportunity to create jobs for others. However, it can be risky, as success is not guaranteed. For instance, entrepreneurs often face financial challenges, especially in the beginning. Step 3. Make your choice and justify it. If I had to choose, I would prefer to start my own company. This is because I enjoy taking risks and coming up with creative ideas. While being a doctor is admirable, I feel entrepreneurship would allow me to express my individuality and achieve financial independence. Step 4. Conclude your response. In conclusion, both careers are rewarding in their own way. However, starting my own company aligns better with my personality and goals for the future. Example 3. School facilities. Your school is planning to improve one of the facilities for students. There are two options: improving the school canteen or improving the school gym. Explain how students could benefit from each option. Say which option you would prefer and why. Step 1. Introduce the topic. Improving school facilities is a fantastic way to create a better environment for students. Our school is considering two options: improving the canteen or upgrading the gym. Both ideas would be beneficial, but let's look at them more closely. Step 2. Discuss both options. Improving the canteen would benefit students by offering healthier and more varied food options. For example, if the canteen had a salad bar or more fresh fruit, it would encourage students to eat better. However, renovations could be expensive and take time to complete. On the other hand, improving the gym would promote physical fitness among students. A well-equipped gym with modern machines or sports equipment could motivate more students to exercise. For instance, having new treadmills or a larger basketball court would attract both athletes and non-athletes. However, some students might not use the gym often. Step 3. Make your choice and justify it. Personally, I would prefer improving the gym. This is because physical health is so important for overall well-being, and a better gym would encourage more students to stay active. Besides, exercise can also reduce stress, which is crucial for academic success. Step 4. Conclude your response. In conclusion, while improving the canteen is a great idea, I believe upgrading the gym would have a more significant and lasting impact on students' health and happiness. Example 4. Preparing for a celebration. Question: your family are planning a surprise party. You have been asked to choose between cooking a special meal for everyone, inviting friends and relatives. Talk about how easy or difficult each option would be to do. Say which option you would prefer and why. Step 1. Introduce the topic. Planning a surprise party is always exciting, but also a bit challenging. I've been asked to choose between cooking a special meal for everyone or inviting friends and relatives. Both options are important, but let me share my thoughts. Step 2. Discuss both options. Cooking a special meal can be rewarding, as it adds a personal touch to the celebration. However, it can also be stressful, especially if you're not a great cook or if there are many guests. For example, preparing a 3-course meal for 20 people might be overwhelming. On the other hand, inviting friends and relatives is a lot of fun and helps create a lively atmosphere. However, it requires careful planning to make sure everyone's available. For instance, sending invitations and keeping the party a surprise can be tricky. Step 3. Make your choice and justify it. I would prefer inviting friends and relatives. This is because the most important part of a celebration is the people who attend. Plus, I could always ask for help from my family to handle the food while I focus on inviting guests. Step 4. Conclude your response. In conclusion, while cooking a special meal is a lovely idea, I believe bringing people together is more meaningful and easier to organize in this case. Now it's your turn. Let's practice with this topic. After-school clubs. The head teacher has asked students at your school what new after-school club they would like to have. You are considering the following options: a film club showing international films, or a sports club offering a range of sports. Talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each option. Say which one you would prefer and why. Before we wrap up, here are some tips to make your response stand out. Use connectors like on the other hand, for example, and as a result to make your ideas flow smoothly. Speak clearly and confidently, even if you're unsure. Add personal examples to make your answers more relatable and engaging. And that's it for today's lesson. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips to ace your IGCSE ESL exams. See you next time on English Step by Step. Bye for now.